Hello, this is Betsy and Loren.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to another episode on the VISOCraft server. Today we are going to head out and see if we can find that plains that I was talking about in our last episode. Actually, it was the episode before last when I had brought the two black horses back. We passed through an area that I thought looked really nice, and it also is near some extreme hills. We've been having some really terrible luck with mining. Oh, it is night. La. So we'll go to sleep, and then in the morning we'll pack up and we'll get a fresh start. How does that sound?
Excellent.
So we'll see you in a bit. And it's morning, and while I am going to craft some leads, Loren is going to tame a horse. Gonna pick a horse and tame it. And you guys will see, I don't know that you saw before, I don't think, but there's a horse out there that has diamond horse ornament. It's one of the black ones I put on it. And then we got finally some saddles. The guys on the server have been a lot more lucky at getting saddles. And I finally, just in the last hour, finally fished one. So now we have the one on my horse, the one I just gave Loren, and then this one we found in the Skelly dungeon in the last episode. But before we head out, I want to craft some leads in case we run into donkeys or more horses. So I'm going to craft, I think, 4 leads.
This horse is already tame.
Is it? Wow, how about that?
So,
oh, because I was breeding him. That's right. Guess I should put my helmet back on too. All right, other than that, got some food, got my bed. I think we're ready to go. All right. Woohoo!
This one seems to have pretty good wheels.
Nice. I don't remember how...
Horse
that's
drifting.
Odd.
Woo.
How did I land on you? I think mine is kind of slow.
He's carrying all that armor.
He is carrying all this armor. So the area that I had found before actually was on the way back, but to get out there, I had gone through this forest here, which is kind of a pain on horses. So I think we're going to cut until we've made our way through all of that, because that's really annoying. So we'll be back in a minute when we are further along. So in typical going on a trip fashion, we worked through the day clearing the forest over there. So did we decide we wanted to bring the enchanting table?
Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea.
And my axe is totally nearly dead. So
yeah, I could use a new axe too.
Okay.
You can enchant one for me.
I will do that. So yes, on Petty's advice, and because we have a good source of XP, we are making sure that we put at least a level 1 enchant on all of our iron tools, or all of our tools, which right now are all iron. And I'm going to put this back in here. So I think we should take the... oh, that's going to need a pick. We're going to take the enchanting table, and we're going to take the anvil too. All right. So, and I had staked out the horses out here. So now, and we have this nice path now to the other side. So this is going to be awesome. Oh, I have an axe for you. I have an axe to grind with you. No, actually, really, I don't. I threw it there on the ground. Did you see that?
I did.
So we'll knock these guys loose, and I'll grab up my fence post and the leads. And so, what would have been a very hellacious oh, there's a creeper. Can you get past it without blowing it up?
Apparently so.
Hooray! Now,
there's some water there.
This is the roofed forest that we actually skirted when I was trying to bring the black horses back before.
Alright, so how do you want to go?
That is an excellent question. When I navigated this myself on the way out when I wasn't on a horse, I actually climbed up onto the tops, and because the roofed forest is pretty closed in, if you can get up there and manage not to fall off, it's actually pretty clear sailing. And I wonder if we could get up there, maybe even see if we could do this. I'm going to be a little tricksy here and see if I can just run right up. Maybe not. I think I got bumped out of the way. There we go. Oh! Oh. That's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a trick right there. How high can we jump? Oh, yeah! Alright. So this is exciting.
Apparently I can't jump as high as you.
So, yeah, it's a little scary though because it's easy to fall. And we are going to, well, I know we're just going out that direction. We're going to hit those extreme hills, which is where we wanted to mine, and also I wanted to find this plains. So we'll come back in just a second when we've got Loren up in the treetops. Well, we made it through this forest, although Loren did get trapped and had to suffocate in a tree. So we wandered over this way and came down here, and by then it was night, so we camped in this little alcove, and I noticed a little bit of light shining through, so we dug our way. Look out, Pony, I'm trying to film here. Back up. Look out. I saw a little shaft of light, so I dug through, and here's this kind of a little valley here, and then this is the extreme hills right in front of us, so we've actually arrived where we want to start mining. But then Loren had this idea to make the little walkway through here wide enough for the horses, and we'll just come through here and then go up this ramp to get the horses up the hill, because as you guys know, getting horses up these steep hills is really difficult. In fact, when I was bringing the black horses back, we avoided this area, and in a second you'll see exactly where we are and show you where we are. Look! Recognize the view? I think I was standing right here and talking about the fact that we were going to skirt these extreme hills bringing the black horses back. Remember the view? And so we came around there. So that might be an interesting path to explore in the future. I think that does go, I think, to spawn. I'd kind of skirted around it when I was bringing the horses home, but that beats the heck out of trying to plow away through those the roofed forest. Is just, it's so thick and those trees are huge. So anyway, yay, found our way. So right over that way then, let's see, what are our coordinates? So we're at 517 negative 49. I want to get to 783 by negative 366. Anyway, so we'll go find that place that I was talking about, but this is where we want to set up a mining camp, I think. So yeah, we'll be back in a bit. So we've got the horses safely tucked up there, and Loren is starting to build a little mining shack, I guess. But I was exploring, I was lighting the place up, and I went down here and found a little cave. So Loren's of a mind, and maybe this isn't even going to go anywhere. Oh, never mind. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just a little dead end. And now it won't be spawning monsters because I lit it up. So, okay, that was less exciting. But this is so cool. I love this roofed forest with all this wonderful source of wood right here. And plus the trees just look so cool. And we have mushroom stew for life. But the other thing I want to do too, though, is maybe head out. Maybe I'll just go by myself and see if I can find that area. And then we could, well, we could go together and then come back and do a little mining. But I definitely want to explore that area. So as a possible permanent residence. What do you think?
I think that sounds good.
All right. So I could, maybe what I'll do is spend a little time. I thought about this when I was first through here, was it's really not that far from this hill to that hill. So maybe I'll just make a little bridge, you know, maybe down here. Ouch. I could make a bridge.
You could.
That's not that far. Actually, we could just skirt around, but no, that gets a little steep. So yeah, I'm gonna make a bridge right here, and we'll pick up my path where I found the horses and hopefully find that place where I was thinking that we might want to live. So I will come back in a bit. All right, so I finished my little bridge, and there's the little bed, and I came back and Loren has finished the mining company office. Visits by appointment only. Caution! Iron helmet required. No open flames. Excellent. It looks very official, doesn't it? Very cool. But do you want to come and see where I wanted to maybe set up our ranch? I'm excited to show you this place I found.
All right.
Do you want to walk or shall we ride?
Well, I follow your lead.
Let's walk because there are some places that we're going to need to be made horse safe. Although you can enjoy my little bridge down here. This will be very horse safe. And I carved out on the other side. The other thing I discovered when I was over here, the last time I was here, Blue Gecko had not yet joined, and his place is right there. So I was a little worried that this was going to be kind of in the area that I had kind of specced out before as wanting to live, but it's actually quite far away. So, but I thought I'd come along here and show you guys his place. And he's this really nice garden. I watched his first... Actually, he had some recording problems, so I watched the second episode, I guess. But yeah, so this is his base, and that's going to be his house.
Nice.
But over here, let's see, we want to go this way. And it's a really great place for him to have picked out to live. It's got a lot of nice, interesting hillside, but right here it's pretty flat. So yeah, he picked a good spot. But I'm going to, let's see, we're going to end up, oh, I should have gone around. Oh yeah, we have to cross the water. I'll be back in just a second when we're over there. And it's morning, and we were over there, and there's Blue Gecko's place. And now, if we go through here, and I did scope this out before just to make sure that I was going to be able to find my way again. And I think we can even just go right up through these trees. Okay, this wasn't exactly the way I went, but I think... Oh yeah, to keep going. We want negative 366. Yep, it's over this ridge. I'll just leave that on. I think veer to the right a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Juicy was trying to get a good enchant on something. Are you with me?
Trying.
Apparently he didn't get it. Alright, so here I think might be, so it's far enough away from Blue Gecko, but I just thought that this looked really cool. It's got the kind of the mountain backdrop there with that neat spruce tree right there, some tall mountains in the back, and then this lovely plain kind of stretching out here. I just thought it looked kind of cool.
I love it. Kind of looks like Montana, like the foothills of the Rockies or something.
Yeah. Oh, and here's a really deep pit. And then back up here is, yeah, more plains, more mountain backing up. And looks like we've got, I thought I saw some birch trees. Look at that. Can you see the waterfall?
Yep, pretty
Isn't that
amazing.
pretty? So I don't know if this is a, oh yeah, a little valley and then kind of a little plateau right there. But it's pretty big.
Very nice.
Pumpkin patch over there. I have to confess, I don't know where a lot of the other players are. Like I said, I ran into Blue Gecko completely by accident. I had no idea that's where he was. So it's possible that we're going to run into and discover we've got neighbors pretty close. But look at how huge this plains is.
Yeah.
This is so awesome.
It's pretty amazing.
It just goes on and on. This is kind of cool. This little hilltop right here. So do you see those spruce trees in the distance there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you want to go, that direction.
I'm off.
And I'm going to go up here. So we want our house on a hillside? Go to the left a little bit more. Yeah, you got it. Do you want our house on a hillside?
It's nice to have a view.
It is nice to have a view.
And then that saves the space down below for barns and
Look!
racetracks. And
It's a lava pool.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that we want to do that again.
No, that was nice for that, but
I think that tree might have burned. Yeah, well, let's I'll look around here and see. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't found one horse. I was sort of expecting at any minute to turn and say, "And look, here's herds of horses. Here's flocks of sheep." But I think I'll have to look at my coordinates again. I've got it written down where the black horses were. I think they might be back the place where we had found them. And I have to confess that once I found them, I didn't really look around a lot to see if there was anything more out that way. And I think it was just out this way. So it's possible that I missed some. So I decided to head back to the area. I really do want to stake a claim here, so we'll go and find the place where we had found those black horses before in a little bit. But I was coming back this way and kind of saw this hillside over here and was wondering if maybe this would be a good place. I wanted to see what was on the other side. Oh, look, there's a swimming pool up here. So this is pretty cool. So there's a river and then another plains on the other side. Whoops. If I can do this. My parkour skills are getting better. So that'd be kind of pretty if we put the house up here, up on this little ridge, then we could look out over this prairie or plains here and back across this way as well. So this might be a nice place right here. So we're back, and I started to put a little building right there just to kind of claim it. That's where we were standing before. But we were looking at how kind of pitted this area is and uneven, and I came back to the first place that we had been looking at. So we came through the valley along that mountain ridge there and then went west, to this area over here with a really cool spruce tree and this kind of a top up here. And I think this is going to be a better spot. I love the mountains in the background and the spruce trees. We've got the forest over there. I think there might even be some birch because I think that waterfall over there goes down into birch. Then we've got that little mountaintop right there, and this plains just stretches forever. It goes off that way too. And then some nice extreme hills for mining would be really cool. Plus I don't know, this is so pretty with the snow and everything. So I think right here is where we're gonna build a house and look out over that area there. It's a lot flatter. There's a nice area over here as well that we can kind of flatten. Maybe we can even do something up here. I don't know, but I think this is going to be kind of a better area for building. As you can see, I've got some quartz in my inventory. We had some adventures off camera. Loren and Petty did. They made the portal there, which connects to, well, it's near to the spawn portal, so we'll have an easy way to get back home and won't have to go through the crazy roofed forest anymore. Isn't that cool? So yeah, I think this is where we're going to end the episode, and next time we will start building our ranch, our house. And so yeah, until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Until next time, this is Betsy and Loren, who isn't online right now, signing off. Take care.